and that will dress it very, very nicely.
Our academy is about 4 weeks long, and it first gives everyone an opportunity to kind of have that slow introduction into the profession, to learn some of the skill sets that we need before we start working in more dynamic situations. Whether or not you're a brand new officer or an experienced officer coming in to work for the City of Woodbury, it really builds upon not only the practical physical skills that we need to work through the job, but also our interpersonal skills, our communication skills, and it gives us an opportunity to start to work together as new officers.
You do so many things before you hit the street and prepare your brain and your mind mechanics, all the things that they did to help us get prepared for that. We did one day where we did some canine demos and working with the canine and how to work with the dog and where you want to be in position with the dog and just getting comfortable around canines. We got to get down on our knees, and then we had to lay down on the ground, and then the dog would just kind of walk over us, sit next to us, just put us as close as they can with the dog to kind of show that the dog isn't going to do anything to harm anybody and is really only focused on the handler. So it was really cool experience for those that have never been around a canine. The EMT experience on rendering aid to those in a trauma setting until fire or EMS gets on scene. They put Velcro strips on our arms and legs and identified what kind of wounds we had or what kind of bleeds we had. You had to prioritize like which wound needed to be treated first. Basically a day of EMT training on trauma and CPR and using the bag valve mask and different things like that. There was a reality-based training section. Every day we kind of had a topic, whether it was traffic stops or person in crisis calls. We would talk a little bit on how to respond to those and how Woodbury would like us to see us respond to those. And then we'd go out with other officers who'd come in as actors, and then they'd play out a scenario, and we'd go through multiple scenarios a day and basically be the officer in that call. They are top-notch when it comes to academy and preparing their officers.
What we learn in the academy never stops, too. I mean, we learn so many things, and we work with our community, we work with our partners. Our trainers are always learning how to train us better, and just the opportunity that it's growth upon growth. That standard of training is very high in our academy, that we get to intentionally work on all of our skills and develop our skills, and then we continue to do that on a monthly basis training, and we have an intensive training day that we get to just spend time doing that stuff together.